Hi, and welcome to Pathway to Teacher Assistant, PTA. My name is Nicole Miller. I'm going to go through some information about the class that you can also read about in the course syllabus, but just some important things to be aware of. So the first thing is the description of the class. This is the first 48 of a total 96 hours that you will need in order to be highly qualified. And it says Johnston County Schools, but this does apply in Wake County Schools and Harnett County. And there are some other counties that accept it as well. You'll just want to check with Human Resources to make sure if you are outside of those couple of counties. So this course is one of two designed to fulfill that highly qualified requirement for teacher assistants. And the second course, which is called Teacher Assistant Training Level 1 or TA1, follows this one provided you complete the first one successfully. So technology requirements for an online course, you do need to have access to a computer. A cell phone is not going to let you create all of the assignments that you will need to do. A webcam and a microphone, as well as access to the internet, are needed. And then word processing program such as Microsoft Word, which you can access through your JCC email account as a student. And you'll also want to be checking your email regularly. Announcements and other communications get sent that way, so try to check it at least once a day. The format for this course is considered hybrid, so we will meet in person on campus a few nights, and then we also have the work online. So each week there are 6 hours of instruction provided. So there is a course schedule posted in Blackboard. Be sure to take a look at that, and that will tell you the dates that you need to plan to be on campus, as well as the assignments that are due and their due dates. All work will be submitted online through Blackboard and the ACT WorkKeys platforms, where you'll practice and then take the tests. And you want to devote about 6 to 8 hours a week over our 8-week course so that you have time for readings, videos, discussion board posts, assignments, and completing other activities that you will need to do. The course schedule, like I said, is available in Blackboard. Our week does run from Wednesday to Tuesday, so each week starts on a Wednesday, and you have until the following Tuesday to complete your assignments. So that means you don't have to log in at any specific time or asynchronous. You can log in and do the work whenever it works best for your schedule. The attendance policy. So this class is a continuing education class, and in order to start and continue, you will need to be present on the first day of class on campus, sign the class roster, and complete the enrollment verification quiz. So for hybrid classes, attendance is required both in person and online. An active weekly attendance is measured by completing discussion board assignment. And if you aren't able to complete any assignments for the week, that would be considered an absent, as well as the 0 for the assignments. And with this class being only 8 weeks, which is short, you are allowed 1 absence for the entire 8 weeks. Anything beyond that, and you would not be able to complete the class successfully. Some professional ethical reminders, just a few things to keep in mind. Number 1 is confidentiality. We keep information confidential, so anything that you might learn about a student, a family, a teacher, a school, it should be kept confidential. If you have any concerns about anything that you hear or see, please let me know. Number 2 is academic integrity and plagiarism. There is a lot of information in more detail about this on our Blackboard course, but just a quick snapshot. Do work that is your own. I want to know what you think and what you believe, and your perspective is more important than copying someone else's work. That's considered academic integrity. So we want to see your effort and understanding of your experiences. Without that, you really are not getting the most out of your class and all the time and money and everything that you put into it. Cheating or plagiarism does result in a grade of 0 on an assignment or potentially in the entire course. So just make sure that if you are using resources like an article you found online or something that you've seen, that you just want to cite them using APA format. And there's lots of information about how to do that on the JCC library website. Number 3 is professionalism. Please be professional, polite, and respectful to everyone in the class, as well as when you go out to observe. If you have any concerns, please let me know. Number 4 is to be engaged. So be attentive and actively engaged in the course. Just remember to be kind and professional. We don't want to have anybody that is causing an unpleasant experience for anyone else in the class. Number 5 are field experiences. So you will need to do one classroom observation for this course. And just remember that when you do that, you want to be dressed professionally, you want to schedule in advance, and make sure that you know any requirements that are needed before you get to your school to visit. As far as grading goes for the class, there are assignments, discussion boards, and journals that are each worth 100 points. You do need to turn all of those in on Blackboard. Follow the instructions about what the assignment is and what it's looking for, and be sure to use proper writing and grammar because that is calculated as part of the grade. And I will leave feedback for you in Blackboard within the assignment submission spaces. So when you check my grades, you can find notes and things that I leave for you to see. And all of that will be provided within 2 weeks of the assignment's due date. As far as turning assignments in, please make sure that for discussion boards and journals that you are typing directly into either the thread or the journal. If you do like to draft things like in a Microsoft Word document or a Google Doc, that's fine. Just copy and paste it into those assignments versus attaching them. It just makes it more challenging for grading. And then for any presentation activities that you do that will include graphics, you can turn in PowerPoint, a PDF, or even a link to a video or presentation. So there will be opportunities to use things like Canva or Google Slides in those activities, just not in the discussion board or journal assignments. And then if work is incorrectly submitted, so handwritten work, Google Docs that are not allowed in those particular assignments, you will get a 0. So if you're needing technical assistance, you'll contact Jolt, and I'll have some information about them in just a minute. If you need to talk with me about alternate arrangements for submitting an assignment, please just let me know. So how to contact me, my email is the best way. I will have virtual office hours on Wednesdays from 4:30 to 5, and then also by appointment. So just email me and we'll set up a time to talk outside of the open office hours where anybody can pop in. These are optional, they're not required. And of course, we can always talk when we're on campus as well. And then just be kind and specific in your communication. So make sure to identify yourself, the name of the class that you're in, and what you need assistance with or have questions about. And then just give me some time to respond before you resend your email, call, or text. I'll usually get back to you on the same day or possibly the next day. Weekend holidays could take a little bit longer, but usually I'm able to keep up with everything pretty well. And then technology support. So Jolt is the tech support for the college, and you can get lots of help on the student help desk at that website address there. And they also have a phone number that you can contact both during office hours or school hours and then after hours. And if you're having any issues logging in after your initial setup, try resetting your password through Portal Card, clicking on Forgot Password. Sometimes that will correct the problem. Other resources you might be interested in, if you need some support with the certificates as the classes finish, you're going to contact Records and Registration. And then there also is Jaguar Tutoring and the Jaguar Writing Portal. These are both free resources that can support you with the assignments and writing papers and that sort of thing. Some quick notes for the enrollment verification quiz. So these are some of the questions that you'll be asked to respond to. So in case you want to reference this slide, you can do that while you complete the quiz. Thank you so much. I look forward to working with you, and just let me know if you have any questions.